はい。それでは皆様お待たせしております。はい。本日はお忙しいところ SIUK のイベントにご参加いただきましてありがとうございます。本日はですね、オンキャンパスとの共同でですね、はい、のイベントになります。はい。本日ですね、オンキャンパスより、ユースンさんをお招きしまして、ファンデーションコースですとか、インターナショナルイヤーワン、プレマスターコースなどのご案内をしてまいりますので、よろしくお願いいたします。Okay, so please start your presentation. Listen. Yeah, you are muted. Hold on.
No, I think it's now okay.
Yeah.
What about, can you hear me now? Is it okay? Can you hear me now?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right, okay. Thank you very much for joining today. My name is Yoo-sun. I'm from Korea and I work for CEG on campus. And thank you very much for everyone for joining today. It's 3 p.m. on Sunday and I know it's the time that you can relax and enjoy your time with your friends and family. But it's very good sign that you want to know more about our program and I really appreciate that. So I will try my best to as useful as today will be. So okay. Briefly explain our company and our program. We have 8 centers in the UK throughout all over the UK, and also we operate in Sweden, Netherlands, and France. And also we have 2 centers in the States. But today I'm only going to focus on the UK. I'm sure many of you know that what the foundation program is. This is simply the preparation course for your degree course. So this is just for international students, and we help you to increase your English level and also improve your academic and research skills. And our final goal is to place everyone in our course to your chosen degree and be successful and get the degrees from the UK universities. And the advantages of foundation program is that actually the foundation program is not the choice, is kind of compulsory for Japanese students who graduated from standard Japanese high school. It's not just for Japanese students, many of Asian students and also non-UK students, because of the academic differences, we have to do foundation course. And so that's kind of the rule that UK universities put. So they want international students to be well prepared before joining their degree level. So the foundation program itself is designed for international students, and the main goal of this program is not only improve your English and academic skills, but also prepare you to be successful in the UK university, because everyone has got different academic background, and UK university has their own teaching style, which involves a lot of discussions and presentations and sharing ideas. So foundation program helps international students to be ready and prepared for those kind of style of teaching. And foundation, unlike the degree level, foundation program is small class sizes, between 15 to 20, compared to the big university lectures like 200 or even 300. So with small class sizes, international students can build up their confidence and were prepared for their degree level. And also during the foundation program, for the students who haven't decided which degree they want to study or which university they want to study, they have an opportunity to visit UK universities and meet students who already studied there or lecturers. So they will be well informed before decide the final universities. And many of foundation program, they support so-called UCAS application. And also there is an agreement between foundation program and top universities for the guaranteed progression. This is like a general definition of foundation program. And the foundation program also divided into pathway. And the pathway can be business pathway, engineering and science pathway, humanities, life science, art and design, and medicine pathway. And the pathway is the pathway will be divided by the degrees that you want to study. So, for example, I want to study pharmacy or sports science, then I have to study life science pathway. It should be art and design pathway or business pathway. So it's an important that you kind of know which subject or major do you want to study at university level. So that's how we put you on the correct pathway. So if you see the table here, everyone needs to study English because, as I said, the foundation program will help you to develop your English skills, and especially for the academic English skills. And each pathway student will study 3 academic modules. So, for example, if you want to study medicine and you want to progress to university for medicine, then you will belong to medicine pathway, and you will study English and 3 academic subjects for biology, chemistry, and pure math. So the first step is for you to think about what kind of degrees, major subject you want to study. Then we will put you for the correct pathway. That's how foundation program curriculum is organized. This is similar to what British high school students study. So their final 2 years of high school, they will choose which 3 or 4 subjects, just like foundation students, and study those 3 academic modules that's related to the university study. So you will be prepared. So there shouldn't be the gap between foundation students and local British students. And now you understand why you need foundation and what the foundation is for. And because all the students who didn't study high school in the UK, they have to do foundation. So there are so many foundation courses. So it can be confusing, and it's very important for you to understand the different types of foundation courses. There are 2 types of foundation program, and the first one we call one-to-many. And within ONCAMPUS portfolio, we have 2 centers for this type of foundation program. This one-to-many foundation can be called open foundation or UCAS foundation because it's open for students to apply up to 5 universities, just like UK students. We have this open foundation in 2 centers in the UK, one in London and one in north. So it depends on your depends on the location which university you want to progress. You can choose the center, or depends on your budget. You can choose either London or UK North. So this type of foundation, you can apply up to 5 universities, but it's a bit important for you to understand there are some restriction. For example, Oxford and Cambridge, it's quite hard to progress with foundation program. So there are a couple of universities which don't accept foundation, but except for that those 4 or 5 universities, all universities accept foundation program. So this type of foundation, I recommend students whose grade is above 3 or 4 from Japanese high schools, and who know exactly what you want to study, but hasn't decided which university they want to study. So for example, I want to study politics, but people recommend me Birmingham or Exeter, King's College London, Sheffield, and they all sounds good. So, but instead of you to choose one particular university, you can study foundation program either in London or UK North, and maybe when you start foundation, you can visit each of universities and see how the campus looks like, or you can talk to the student from when you visit the university, and you can make the 5 choices through your UCAS application, and you can finally decide the final destination. So this is one type of foundation that students can choose. And there is another type of foundation program that we call guaranteed foundation or one-to-one. So you can see the differences. The London and UK North is open choice. You can apply up to 5 universities, but this type of foundation, the good thing about this foundation is guaranteed. So as long as you meet the progression requirements that university sets, and then you can guaranteed progress to the university. So within CG on campus, we are partner with Southampton, University of Southampton, University of Reading, Aston University, Sunderland, LSBU, University of Hull, and Aston University. So beneficial of this kind of foundation is all those foundation programs located in the partner university. So you don't have to move around, and you will already experience the university life even during the foundation program. And as long as you meet the agreed progression requirement, then your place is already secured. So, but I recommend this type of foundation for the students who understand well about the partner university and also very certain about the subject that they want to study. So for example, University of Southampton is very famous for computer science and geography and education. So if you want to study those type of degree program, then it's a good choice. It's a wise choice that you do the foundation at ONCAMPUS Southampton and progress to the University of Southampton. So then you don't have to be hassled to apply through UCAS. And from now on, since I explained the different two types of foundation program, I will explain detail of each center, so you will understand what each center offers and the differences. The foundation, the first foundation center is ONCAMPUS London. Yeah, ONCAMPUS London, and if you see the photo underneath, there is the building that's the Birkbeck University, which is University of London. Yeah, and that's where our ONCAMPUS London students study our foundation program. As I said, yeah, and this is the location. This ONCAMPUS London, Birkbeck University is centrally located, and it's near SOAS, UCL, and only like 15 minutes away from LSE and King's College London. So although you're foundation students, you are surrounded by university students. So it motivates you to study hard and progress to one of the top universities in the UK. The location-wise is very good, and the foundation itself is in Birkbeck University, so you can feel the campus environment. At Campus London, we offer two types of foundation program. The first one is standard undergraduate foundation program, and the other one is University of London International Foundation Programs.
Actually, you don't think the exact thing. If you, sorry, I think that if you stop the
you can see these.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I will.
Okay. Yeah, this is better. Okay, so on Campus London, we offer two types of foundation program. One is standard undergraduate foundation program that we offer all over our on-campus centers. And the other one is University of London International Foundation Program. And this is, the IFP is recognized by LSE. At the beginning, I mentioned that very top UK universities, they don't accept students from foundation, and LSE is kind of one of the universities. But LSE recognize IFP, and from on-campus London IFP students every year, 2 or 3 students progress to LSE. It's very prestigious university, so even British students very hard to get in, but we are very proud that our students every year they progress to LSE. As an open foundation on Campus London, we support UCAS application, and our goal is to help and assist students to progress to top universities. The foundation program is a 3 terms program, and actually the UCAS application will be submitted by end of the first term, which is before Christmas, when you start your course in September. So this type of open foundation, the students are quite busy because they have to research university, and they also apply 5 universities through UCAS. But this is a simple process, but it can be pressure for students. But we have dedicated UCAS tutor at our center, both in London and UK North. So we have very much experience, so we can help our students to apply for UCAS. And this is our student success, and this is offer for last September. And as you can see, we have 2 students got an offer from LSE, and actually they progressed to LSE this September. And KCL is one of the popular universities for Japanese students, and we have, as you can see, for the variety of degrees they progress. And also Durham is really good university, then Bristol, Bath, we have this offer. And Loughborough is really good university for sports management, and I know sports is something that Japanese students are passionate. So we have offer from Loughborough, Manchester, Birmingham, York, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Lancaster. So as long as you research your universities and study hard during the foundation program, you can also progress to these universities. Yeah, there is more. Leeds, Southampton, University of Art London, Sheffield, Cardiff, and Liverpool. So some students are not sure, or they worry about not being guaranteed when they start the foundation. But as long as you study hard and we support your application through UCAS, then it's not very difficult to get an offer from universities like our previous students. And the second, another open foundation that we offer is ONCAMPUS UK North. And this is exactly the same as the one in London, although there is no IFP foundation, it's only standard UFP foundation. And the center is located at University of Central Lancashire, and we call UCLan, and UCLan University is based in Preston. Preston is, as you can see from the map, it's a north area of the UK, and it means it's quiet, unlike London, and the living cost is cheaper because it's far away from London. Actually, it's not that far away from London. It's only 2.5 hours from London and 1 hour from Liverpool and Manchester. It's very peaceful town, and I've been to UCLan every year, and students are very satisfied with their environment because they can focus on study. UK North, we offer guaranteed progression to UCLan, or we also support students' UCAS application. So previously, our students get an offer from King's College London, Bristol, York, Nottingham, Surrey, Newcastle, Loughborough. Students who choose UK North over London, they prefer progress to universities outside of London, where there are really prestigious, good universities in the UK. So we offer exactly same program both in London and on campus UK North, but UK North offer much cheaper tuition fees and living cost. I just made a comparison between London and UK North. So the tuition fees, there are slight differences between the same program, but different tuition fees and accommodation fee. Obviously, because London is the most expensive city in the UK, so it's a bit expensive, but UK North is less than half price compared to London. And London, because we are located in such a central area, it's very hard for us to secure accommodation walking distance from our center. So you have to travel 20 minutes. So it costs extra fees. But at UK North, the accommodation is walking distance. So there is no extra fees. So when we add up tuition fee and accommodation, I just calculated in Japanese yen, you can see the differences, but this is exactly the same price and the progression results are similar. On campus London, we offer University of London IFP, which recognize LSE, and that's for students who are aiming high, top universities. And UK North, the special thing about UK North is here we offer medicine foundation program. In the UK, especially during Corona, they realized the lack of doctors, so they open the courses for international students. And luckily, UCLan, our partner university, there is no limitation for the university to accept international students. For many other UK universities, especially for medicine degree, they have limited places, but UCLan doesn't. So we offer medicine foundation program who wants to study medicine and be a doctor in the UK. So this is a special foundation program who want to study medicine, veterinary medicine, or pharmacy, medicine related subject. And also we offer standard undergraduate foundation program. Let me explain a little bit about medicine foundation program, because everybody knows to study medicine is really hard, and the foundation entering medicine foundation program is also higher than standard foundation program. So there are 4 elements to enter medicine foundation, and first one is academics. So the high school, every candidate who want to enter medicine foundation, they have to graduate high school from Japanese high school, and then overall grade has to be average 3.5 out of 5. And you have to study chemistry and biology at the 3rd year of your high school, and the grades has to be 4 above. So it's a bit hard, but it's understandable because we are studying medicine. And UCLan has got many students who want to study medicine, but their academics are slightly lower than the entry requirement. So they offer 6-year medicine program. Normally, the medicine program is 5 years, but they built a medicine program, which is 6 years. So students who couldn't get into medicine foundation program, they can join life science foundation program, and they can progress to 6-year MBBS. So if you are slightly lower than this academics, then you can still try to study medicine through life science foundation. And also the IELTS requirement is higher, which is 6.0. And you also need to provide personal statement and pass the interview. And finally, we expect to see work experience, and this work experience has to be written in personal statement. And we will also ask about your work experience during the interview. And some people are confused when I said work experience, and they are like, I just graduated high school, so how can I work? But that is more about voluntary work, and it doesn't have to be paid. So it's like you're helping elderly people at the center, or you're shadowing doctors, or you are voluntarily at hospitals or like corona centers. So you see how doctors and medical people work and how you can link those kind of your experience to study medicine. That's how the UK Medicine School want to see it, because everyone who applies for Medicine Foundation and medicine degree self, academically they are excellent. They are all excellent students. So they want to see whether the students are really committed and motivated and well understand the role of doctors. And you can only know that from your experience. So it doesn't matter how long, how many hours, or how good hospitals you worked. It's more to do with your experience and what you learn and how you reflect that to studying medicine. Yeah, so once you're at Medicine Foundation program, like other foundation pathway, you will study 3 academic subjects: English, biology, chemistry, and pure math. But this biology and chemistry and math are advanced level compared to other pathways. That's why we require higher high school grade. And once you are in and to progress to 5-year MBBS at UCLan, University of Central Lancashire, there are 3 requirements that every student have to meet. First, there is another interview with medical school at UCLan. We call it MMI, which is multiple mini interviews. So there will be 7 mini interviews. So you have to attend those 7 mini interviews in one day. And each interview, they will check your work experience and your ethic. And also they're giving you the scenario and how you react and how you explain, like how you deal with that kind of situation. So you have to pass the interview. But all of our Medicine Foundation students, the interview place is guaranteed. You still have to pass, but there is no screening to be invited for the interview. So interview is guaranteed, so you just need to prepare and pass the interview. And second criteria is 70% of each academic module. 70% is like A grade, and you have to achieve 70% for each biology, chemistry, and math. And the final one is IELTS. And the Medicine Foundation, you enter with 6.0, but to progress to medicine, you have to meet 7.0 with all elements no below 7.0. But we have our on-campus internal English exam, and if you achieve 70% from that exam, you are exempt from the IELTS. So these 3 conditions you have to meet to progress to 5-year MBBS at UCLan. Yeah, so far I explained our 2 open foundation, which is in London and London and UK North. And I will introduce 3 universities that on campus provide the guaranteed progression. The first university is Southampton. And Southampton is located south area of the UK, which means the weather is great. It's sunny and it's warm, and you can relax and you can enjoy the weather while you're studying. And Southampton is 1.5 hours away from London, and the university is one of the Russell Group University. I think many of you are familiar with Ivy League in the States, and it's kind of UK equivalent to Ivy League. We call it Russell Group universities, and there are a number of universities belong to Russell Group, and they are very research focused, and they're kind of leading universities in the UK. And Southampton is founding member of the Russell Group University, and the reputation can show you by its ranking. Southampton is 77 in the world and number 13 in the UK. It is prestigious university in the UK, and they have 150 years of history, and there are 22,000 students studying at Southampton. And as I said, it's the beautiful south coast of the UK that many UK people are coming for their holiday. And it's very student-friendly city, and very relaxed and very good at focusing on study. And because the ranking itself is high, it's 13 in the world. Overall ranking is 13 in the world, in the UK. So, but subject ranking also many of its subjects are number 1 in the UK. For example, engineering, electronic and electrical engineering is number 1. Civil engineering is number 1, and also computer science is not here, but they are top in computer science and AI. And also physiotherapy is number 1, music is number 2, and education is 4th in the UK, and marketing, business is top. And also biomedical science, geography, criminology, and art and design is top in the UK. So you can see from this ranking where Southampton is placed in the UK. For foundation program, we almost all subjects our foundation students can progress to Southampton University, except for medicine, but across all pathway from business, humanity, art and design, engineering, and life science, students can progress to University of Southampton, and it's guaranteed as long as you meet the conditions. And the second university that I want to introduce is University of Reading. University of Reading is only 20 minutes away from London, and Reading is a small city, but it's located near London. And the owning of the residential, the people who live in Reading is second highest after London. So its living standard is very high, and it's peaceful, and the condition is really good. And same as Southampton, we offer all pathways except for medicine, engineering, humanities, life science, art and design, and business pathway. So you can progress to almost all degrees in Reading. Reading doesn't have medicine, so yeah. The special thing about Reading University is their business school. They have business school called Henley Business School, because Henley Business School is so good, and they kind of want to differentiate from University of Reading. That's a bit funny, but they call themselves Henley Business School rather than University of Reading. So they have their own reputation. Their ranking is really high, and you will see when business school promote themselves, they will often say, "Oh, we are triple accredited or triple crowned." These AACSB, EQUIS, and AMBA are the 3. It's kind of like quality insurance. It's accredited, and if you only accredited by one institution, university can promote it, but Henry Business School, they are accredited by all these three possible accreditations. So it shows the Henry Business School is worth 1% top business school, and their teaching quality and research are excellent. And they also have very good industry connections like BMW, BA, BT, CT, HSBC. So it has got very good connection in industry. And Henry Business School is good itself, but also they are famous for real estate, land and properties, food science, agriculture is world top 5. And also their art and design is very famous. They're like research schools, but they are famous for graphic communication. It's same as graphic design. Typography is top 15 in the world. And the final university that we offer guaranteed progression is Aston University. Aston University is ranked 22nd in the world in the UK, and they are named University of the Year 2020. And Aston University is located in Birmingham, and Birmingham is the second largest city in the UK after London, and it located it's heart of the UK. It's in the middle of the UK, so you can travel everywhere in the UK and well connected to European countries. So it's easy to travel to Ireland, Spain, everywhere. And also Birmingham is very unique because it's very young city. So 40% of its population is under 25 years old. So you can see the vibrant or very active and young city when you visit Birmingham. And also Birmingham is, since it's the second largest city, there are over 300 companies headquarters are located in the Birmingham. So if you are interested in work placement or internship or get a job after studying, Birmingham is perfect city for that. And also Aston focus very highly on employability and entrepreneurship, and they're very serious about placing students to top companies after they graduate. Birmingham is the second largest city, so some students are worried about the living cost, but compared to London, it's quite competitive. It's very reasonable. So if you compare like gym or rent, accommodation, coffee, or cinema tickets, transportation, and food, it's much cheaper. But Birmingham has everything. I live in Birmingham for 3 years. I studied in Birmingham, so I know. So you can enjoy like culture and like theater, everything. It's like small London, but living cost is quite cheap. Aston University is also triple has got triple accreditation like Henry Business School at University of Reading, and overall ranking is 22nd in the world, and MBA is 12th in the UK and 130 in the world, and marketing is 10th in the world. And so ranking itself is impressive, but the outstanding feature of Aston University is their hard work for put their students on placement and career and employability. Aston University is one of the first UK universities who introduced the sandwich years. Sandwich year is the 1 year internship between year 2 and year 3. So it's getting popular for most of UK universities, but Aston University is one of the first universities who introduced this one. So 75% of Aston University undergraduate students, they take placement here. So interesting thing is for business and engineering school students, if you're a British student, it's compulsory. It's not a choice. They have to do the placement year between year 2 and year 3, but for international students, it's choice. But when I talked to international students at Aston University, when she became second year, all of her classmates are talking about where did you apply for the internship? So the environment is very much focusing on internship and work placement. So it's kind of natural that she also applies for the job between year 2 and year 3, and she successfully get an internship in London, which is not very common for international students. So the Aston University is very serious, and they really support their students get a work placement during their study or internship. And their team is 70 employees working for the placement team. So you can even see that how serious they are. And yeah, so it kind of pays off because Aston graduate students, they are more than any other UK university students. So the student from Aston Business School, they earn 40% more than the UK average students when they have got 5 years of experience. So it shows how well prepared the Aston students. And if you're interested in get a job or work placement during the study, I strongly recommend you to consider Aston University. And this is the company that Aston students work with. Yeah. Here we offer standard undergraduate foundation program that can progress to almost every degrees at Aston University, and it's guaranteed. And the progression requirement isn't as high as Southampton. It's achievable. And we also offer international year 1 program at Aston. The differences between foundation program and international year 1 is foundation. After you study foundation, you are progressing to year 1. But if you join international year 1 and progress, then complete year 1, then you progress to year 2. And for Japanese students, depends on your high school grade, you can join either undergraduate foundation program or international year 1. So if you join international year 1, you can save some time because to get the UK degree, it only takes 3 years. When foundation students, when they start from foundation, it's for 4 years. But foundation program is linked to almost all degrees, but international year 1 program is quite limited. But so you can see here, this is the only degrees that link to year 2 after completing international year 1. So it's a bit limited, but if you want to study marketing or computer science, mechanical engineering or law, it's there. So you can choose joining either foundation program or international year 1 program. The entry requirement for international year 1 is slightly higher, so you have to check that. But if you want to save some money or time and if you want to graduate early, then you can join our international year 1 program. Yep. From here, this is another university that we are partnered with. University of Hull is famous for supply chain management, and also the business school at University of Hull is triple crowned. And so supply chain management, logistics are famous, and they're also famous for politics. And another partner university is University of Sunderland. Sunderland is getting popular for pharmacy. Their pharmacy school history is over 100 years, and they really performs well at pharmacy exam. They always place their students in top 10 for that exam. So the pharmacy at Sunderland is really popular, and they are also famous for tourism and cosmetic science, and law is also popular at Sunderland and TESOL. And London South Bank University is another university that we offer guaranteed progression. It's in London, but because of its location and the university, their tuition fee is relatively cheap, and they are also very good at accounting, law, architecture. So I recommend for that degree for London South Bank University. And we have very good news. We are Loughborough University will be our new partner for 2023. So if you're joining foundation program next September, you have another option to do to progress to for guaranteed progression to Loughborough University. Loughborough University is top 10 in the UK, and also they're very good at sports science and sports management. So when I talk to Japanese students, 1 out of 5, 1 out of 10, they want to study sports science and sports management. For those students, they are already familiar with Loughborough University, but their foundation, the university run their own foundation, but their entry requirement is quite high. But since we are partner with Loughborough University, and we expect the entry requirement is a little lower than what it used to be. So it's good news for international students, especially for Japanese students who want to study sports management and sports science. Yeah, and for the scholarship, the tuition fees are depends on each center, and you can check our tuition fees on our website. And we haven't confirmed our September 23 tuition fees, but we always offer early bird discount for Japanese students. This is not merit-based. This is not depends on your high school grades. This is just how early you confirm your places. So to reward your early confirmation, we offer all students who confirm earlier 1,500 discount. So if you're serious about foundation and want to join September, I recommend you to apply your foundation program. And the early bird discount, the deadline is always May. So you still have time after you graduate your high school, you apply for the foundation, then you can award the discount. Yeah, this is the end of my presentation. So if you have any questions, then you can leave here in the chat, or you can contact SI UK and maybe ask questions.
Thank you. はい、それでは皆様ありがとうございます。本日何かもしご質問などはございましたら、はい、下のチャットの方にチャットで送っていただいても結構ですし、今もしマイク外してご質問いただいても結構ですけど、何か皆さんご質問ございますでしょうか。Oh, and one student.
Okay. So the question is about what they learn at life science pathway, and this table shows exactly what subject they study. So the question is about life science, and the life science pathway is for the student who want to study this red box. Pharmacy, this is just an example. It's all about all degrees related to life science. Pharmacy, psychology. In the UK, psychology belongs to life science pathway. Neuroscience, medical science, sports science, exercise science, nursing, forensic science. Those type of degrees belongs to life science, and they study English and 3 subjects: chemistry, biology, and human interactions. So the title seems a bit complicated, but it's simple. It's chemistry, biology, and human skills for science. So here you learn basic about your degree courses. And other pathways are similar. So they study English and 3 related subjects. For example, business students who want to study business, finance, banking, fashion management, tourism management, sports management, they all belong to business pathway. They study English, economics and finance, students' behavior and skills for business. Okay, well, the application process. We opened application on year before. So this is November 22. So we accept application for September 23 entry. So, and a good thing about the foundation and UK university application, we offer conditional offer letter. So as long as you can provide your passport and your latest high school transcript, and although you don't have IELTS yet, we will review your documents and offer you the conditional offer letter. And the offer letter, we will list what conditions will be for you to join our foundation program. So you apply without IELTS score, that's absolutely fine. But then your offer letter will list you need to achieve 5.0 IELTS to join our foundation program. And deadline, there is no really set deadline, but for you to prepare for the visa and book flight ticket and accommodation, I recommend you to meet all the conditions, including IELTS and deposit payment, at least 2 months before the course starts. So for example, the September to join September intake, I recommend you to apply and meet all the conditions by July, because it takes 3 to 4 weeks to get the UK student visa.
他には何かご質問がありましたら、もし英語でご質問されるのがご心配であれば、日本語でも大丈夫ですので、何かもしご質問ありましたら、せっかくの機会ですので、どうぞ。Yes, and so can I ask you one question? So about medical foundation, and so if sometimes some students that they didn't study chemistry and biology at the year 12.
Yeah.
So in that case, so if a student don't study these 2 subjects, in a case, and they can apply for life science foundation.
Yes, because the life science foundation students, they will study basic chemistry and biology, but medicine foundation students, they study advanced biology and chemistry. So the level between those 2 pathways are different. That's why we require students to study chemistry and biology at a higher level to join medicine foundation. But if they don't, but still they want to study medicine, there is a way to do. They join life science first, and then instead of progressing to 5-year medicine course, they can join 6-year medicine course. And this 6-year medicine course of the first year is kind of medicine foundation program.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
And also for the LAFRA Foundation, you mentioned that you are going to start a foundation for LAFRA University.
Yes.
So have you already started an application for the LAFRA Foundation?
No, because the decision was made 3 weeks ago between ONCAMPUS and LAFRA University, and we are discussing the entry requirement at the moment. So we hope by end of December or January, we will set the exact entry requirement for LAFRA University. Yeah, so if you can wait, and students who are interested in LAFRA, maybe leave your contact details to SI UK. So once we confirm, then we can contact you.
Thank you. 他に何か皆様、本日のプレゼンテーションでオンキャンパスについてでしたり、オンキャンパスについて何かご質問がある方ですとか、あとファウンデーションコース、インターナショナルイヤーワンなどについてご質問のある方いらっしゃいましたら、せっかくの機会ですので、ぜひご質問いただければと思いますが、何かございますか？
Can I answer the question from student E?
Sure.
Yeah. For Japanese students, sports and exercise, science, and psychology are popular subjects. So we do have Japanese students for life science foundation course. And business, obviously, management and business are popular, and also sports management that belong to business pathway. So it is also popular courses. And humanities are another one, and art and design. Yeah. We do have Japanese students in Life Science Foundation for sports and exercise science previously, and psychology.
他に何か皆様ございますか？はい、それでは特に本日皆様ご質問ないようでしたらそろそろお時間になりますので、本日はプレゼンテーションは終了させていただきたいと思います。はい、それではですね、本日皆様お休みのところご参加いただきましてありがとうございます。はい、これからですね、お申し込みいただいている方に関しましては、プレゼンテーションの後に対面での面接ですね、面談のお時間を設けております。はい。はい。はい。で、まずこちらのですね、面談に関しましては、リンクは同じになりますので、皆様それぞれですね、ご予約いただいているお時間にこちらに戻ってきていただければと思いますので、よろしくお願いいたします。はい、それでは本日は皆様、せっかくの日曜日のところですね、